The time has come to sell our car and buy a new one. So Jessa, how much do we want for this car?
It's 90,000 pesos.
Is that all?
Yes.
My God, we're cheap. I looked at the prices online and they cost like 250, 60,000 for 2007, 8, 9 models. This is 2009 model. Must be something horribly wrong with it, Anna. Not really.
Not really.
But it is an old car and there are some issues and I'm gonna talk all about that while we look at the car. So first of all, as you can see, if you look around the body here, it's a couple of shades of green. And that's because we could never find the real color, because the first owner of this car, he painted it. It's supposed to be something gray, granite gray, I think it was. And now it's green and we could green or blue or whatever, and I could not find the right color. So we have had a couple of small bumps here and there, as you can see here. And a truck drove into here, so we had to fix that. And it's not fixed perfectly, it can be fixed better if you want to. The mirrors are not original, and we put in aftermarket mirrors, so no electric mirrors on it. As I said, some issues here and there. So the headlights, they have LED lights now and are incredibly good. 2800 lumens, that's a lot better than the original 1200 for sure. And the engine here, brand new battery.
Brand new battery.
Unfortunately, thank you baby, she's holding it. Unfortunately, we do have a radiator leak. We've been having that for a while. I've been lazy to change it because it's in the seam on the top of the radiator. It is a plastic radiator, so it can't be fixed. But all we have to do is top it up every now and then, and that's what we've been doing. Obviously, not while it's warm. We always done that before we drive the next trip, because it haven't been that big of a leak. And sometimes we've been like 3 trips in the city without needing to top it up, so there's that. Let's go. When I bought the car, I of course changed all fluids, oils, all of that. So that is only, we had it for 3.3 years and 8 months. So all of that is good. I mean, oil is changed every 8 or 10,000, something like that. And so axling oil and axle grease, servo steering oil, brake fluids, automatic transmission oil, all of that is changed and good. None of it needs changed right now. Only thing is the engine oil needs to be changed in, I think it is 2,000 kilometers more. I think it's supposed to be at 164,000 and it has run around 162, I think.
Yes.
We will double check that when I start it up for you guys, yeah?
Between 160,000 or 100 between there.
Yeah, so it do have like...
Tear here and there.
Yeah, these are both new because they were a little bit destroyed, and come with a keychain. I just locked it there because there's no really, in this car it's only on the key on the other side, right?
Yes.
So a little bit here and there. Remember, Jessa is a brand new driver, and I am the first time driving in a country like the Philippines. We were bound to bump a little bit here and there in narrow roads and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
So I have done more bumps than Jessa did even, so, but that's a little bit because I've been like driving into your sister's house in the city, not really easy, is it now?
Nope.
So that's where the mirror went, right?
Zamboanga.
Zamboanga, the mirror, yeah. Anyways, a few issues here and there, like the backing camera. It's, you can see that's the reason why that's not working. If you can sand the glass here, it will be working again, right? It works in the player. It's just when it's like that, you can't really see through the glass. So you have plenty of space here, but this is also sometime one of the reasons we need to change car. So I'm buying a minivan, and that might sound strange when I say I need more room, but when you take down the seats behind on a minivan, you get a pretty big trunk behind here, and we are over the next year gonna finish building our house, right?
Yep.
So we just need the space for that, and living like this, it's a lot of trash and stuff that we need to throw away, and it just makes sense And after that, we're gonna buy a second car, and that is probably gonna be a pickup. And that is obviously much better to throw trash with than this, because it's smelly. So every time we put the trash in here, we need to with plastic, and so it's very annoying. Takes a long time. Anyhow, here is one other issue.
You hold too close.
And close, because I bought 5,000. I paid 5,000 for this. A truck backed straight into us. We felt sorry for them, so we just we got like 10,000 from them.
Yeah, 10,000.
And didn't report or anything. We just got 10,000, and we bought this for 5, and we had this done. Obviously not the best job, obviously, but I mean it was better than nothing, right? And this is for a different year of Kia, but it fits good enough. It's been there for like 3 years, 2 years, 2.5.
Yeah.
I don't remember. You can look in my videos. There's a video about it some point there in YouTube. Yeah. And inside, it's not half bad. Don't mind Liam's side there. That's a little bit more than half bad. But yeah, you can see some wear and tear there.
You just buy, maybe if you want to look good, just buy cover on Shopee.
Yeah, buy cover. For me and Jessa, we don't need that. So here, so you can see it, it's, let's be honest, it's been a very comfortable car to drive, huh?
Yes, it's very...
So we know people who owns brand new cars, and we're like, yeah, our car drives better than this, right?
smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth sailing. So the engine is 2.5 liter diesel, 175 horsepower, but much more importantly, it has over 400 Newton meter torque, and it's so freaking strong, guys. You can fill up this car and you won't notice it. The only thing you notice it with, because we have filled it up so much that we need to be careful with the bumps, yeah? So, yeah. We have changed suspensions, not the springs, but the shock absorbers. We have changed, when we bought the car, it was pretty abused by the previous owner. So we changed a lot of the drivetrain, like, I don't know the English word for it. Wheel bearing we changed. Brakes should have more life in it because we changed it not that long ago, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Should have some more life in it. And behind, of course, it lasts much longer. So, yeah, that's that far. Yeah, new washer engine for the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, after we changed suspension and stuff, we had the wheels aligned, so there's that. Did I tell about the tires yet? No, I think we had these tires for about 3 years, 3 point something years.
Yeah, 3 years.
So we had the car for 3 years and 8 months, and I think like half a year into it, we bought new tires. And I think they're good for a year more. We've been driving very far with them, that's why they're a little bit worn out already, but it's, so we were driving from all the way south in Zamboanga to all the way north in Luzon, which is all of Philippines, on the length of Philippines from south to north, through the islands that goes through that route. And we've been, yeah, those tires have been, we have driven 51,000 kilometers with it, and at least 40 of those is on those tires, yeah? And tires usually last 40, 50, 60,000, so pretty good tires. There's still life in them. Comforter?
Yeah, Comforter.
Amazing quality. Not that expensive, but really good quality.
It's like, how much? 3,000 each?
No, 20,000.
20,000 all?
Yeah. But that's pretty cheap compared to if you want to buy tires for a what's the call of it?
Raptor?
Yeah, very cheap compared to a Raptor at least. But I was meaning like a Navara or something. It's cheap compared to that. So yeah, what else have I forgotten to talk about the car? Should we start it up maybe so you can hear what it sounds like?
Yeah. I start for you.
I don't know if there's anything else I have forgotten.
Oh, this one.
Oh yeah. So here. So this one is not working, okay? So we use this aftermarket one, yes? And this one works, that is for Jessa's side. And this behind here, the rear window cannot be opened and closed, but you can if you put in aftermarkets. It's just bad connections, the switches are gone, but the rest of the system is actually working. So we just disconnected behind because passengers kept taking them down, and when with the bad connection, I had to disconnect everything and put the wires together to get it up again, right?
Yeah.
Very annoying, especially the one time I didn't remember which wire it's supposed to be. And it was raining. So yeah, start it up, baby.
Ready?
Yeah, 163,000, you need to change oil pretty soon after you buy it. So it is warm engine, you don't need to worry about that. Just hit the gas a little bit, Jessa, so they can hear what it sounds like here. You can hear the turbo, it's a breathing turbo. It really, you hear more air in this car than grump from the engine. And inside of the car while driving, pretty quiet, right?
Yes, it's quiet.
Except, guys, except. And this is annoying. This is really annoying, and I'm not joking about that. So, oh yeah, I forgot one thing I should tell you about. The aircon, yeah? So, we needed a new compressor, aircon compressor. We did not buy an original, did we now?
No.
No, we bought the aftermarket, because original they were like 50,000, 40, 50,000, something around there. And we found one for 16,000 aftermarket part, but it only works up to like 31, you can see here 31 to 32 degrees. And it's pretty okay even by standing still, 31, 32 can handle, but over that, you need to be driving the car 40, 50 for it to be cool enough.
Yep.
It's still cool down, much cooler than if you just use the windows, but it's not strong enough for the size of the car, right? Anyway, it was a cheap aftermarket one and 16,000. We still have aircon here, it works perfectly fine. It is like 1.5 years old.
Yeah,
Something like that. So that is fine. Unfortunately, since we had the car, all of this different is not working. It works here and it works there. All of this, you don't get air to your feet, is what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah.
And you don't get air in the window there. But all other outlets on you works, yes?
Worked.
And that means that when it's very, very rainy, all it needs is you just need a little bit extra fan speed to get not foggy in the window, right?
Yep.
That's the only consequence, because every time else you want the air on you anyway. And that is here. It's a little bit sad about the legs, but it is what it is. It's an old car. We're selling it for 90,000, which pretty much is 80,000, because we're gonna pay transfer to your name. And that I don't know exactly how much, but if it's 7,000 or 8,000 or 10,000, we pay it. And we also pay the notarization fee when we do the deed of sale, yeah? So we pay everything. You pay 90,000 and you get the keys in your hand when everything is ready, right? That is that. So the annoying thing, so after we fixed the aircon, this one started to be beeping, and that's because there comes, I think, some air in that hole there. And we just have been too lazy to fix it. We should have fixed it, but you know, when you have a car for many years and there's something small like that, and you just don't do it, do you? It's just, we do it next weekend, and then 3 months later the sound is still there. So you can fix it, you can hold it like that, or put a sock or something and smash it, right?
Yeah.
And it will mostly be gone. But this is a small issue you can fix yourself somehow. Don't know exactly how. We do have up here, sometimes when it rains, it dries. Sometimes when it rains, it leaks. So I guess outside there's a leak. I tried to fix it. Obviously didn't do a good job with it, because still sometimes leak and sometimes don't. But it's only that horrible weather where it was insane. So that leak needs to be fixed. It's just this small stuff that needs to be done with this car, plus the radiator. And of course, all car like this, did I mention the Windows engine? No, the Viper engine, yeah, the new for flushing.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it already. It's brand new, like 3 months, 4 months, I don't remember, something like that. So this car is Triptronic automatic, pushing the brake, Jessa, which means push it down here, and you drive. If you want it manually, you drive it here, and you see the gear in the odometer there. You see which gear it is in, and up and down here. And you can drive manually without a clutch. It's very nice for overtakings and stuff. And back in park, we're good. I don't know much more that I can bring on this car. So, we have driven this car for 51,000 kilometers since we bought it. It has gone now 61, no, yeah, 51, because it 52, because it had gone 111,000 when we bought it. So 52,000 we have driven it over 3 years and 8 months, and it has been good. We've never been stuck along the road, and the only failures we have had has been able to go to garage and fix it, right? And it hasn't been that much. A little bit here and there, like with the condensator, because it was the bearing wheel where the fan belt was running, that so it started wobbling, so that needed to be fixed ASAP. But other than that, we haven't had any emergency limping situations.
Oh, there's one more thing.
Oh yeah, 4x4. So
No.
2 more things then, okay.
Never been overheat.
No, it's never overhit. Never ever.
Since. There's no trouble in the road since.
So we never overheated the engine. Yes, the radiator have a small leak, but we never refill with a warm engine, because we're not crazy. We also do not fill with tap water or anything. For those who don't know, that is bad. You need to have distilled water or coolant that you put in for refilling. Never use tap water, that destroys the whole system pretty much. And then it's the last thing. This is a 4x4, so it's supposed to have 4x4 with the diff lock and everything. Like, that's the top of the line of 4x4. This is the top of the line of this car. Unfortunately, about half a year ago, the 4x4 stopped connecting, and we haven't really fixed that either. So we have low gear and high gear 4x4, and it's just like it won't engage. So if you cross it over to 4x4 high now, just the one button.
Yes?
Yeah. You see here, is it blinking there now? No.
No.
No. So there it starts. So
It's just alignment. Sometimes it's blink.
I think maybe it's an electronic part that has stopped working, that is speaking to it, that is supposed to go in 4x4 mode, but I don't know, so I can turn it off again. Anyways, these issues and the fact that it's a diesel engine, and these old diesel engines tends to get a little bit black smoke when you floor it. I have not changed the air filter in this car. That can make that happen. I have not cleaned the fuel tank on this car since we bought it, and that you're supposed to do a little bit more often. So that is because it gets clogged with the driving style of me and Jessa, because we don't really floor the engine. We never really blow it clean. We drive very, what's it called? Like very reserved, very carefully, right?
Yeah.
So I would suggest to the new owner to change the air filter, put on some diesel cleaner in, and fill up the tank like we did. And we blew black smoke for that whole tank, and the next tank a little bit, and then the next tank when all of it was out, it was been clean until like 6 months ago, and it started getting a little bit dark again. But it went through emission control in December, or did we do that in January?
January.
Yeah, we did that, and it went straight through, so it's not that bad, it's just a little bit black smoke. But I assume it's just one of those things, and that problem is gone. But hey, it's an old car, 2009 model, and the price reflects that we sell it as it is, right? We don't bother with. We can probably fix up this car for, say we spend 20 grand on this car now, and we can sell it for what, 220, 30, 40,000. But we kind of look forward to our new car, want to invest our money or time in that instead, right?
Yeah.
So that's why 90,000, first person with the cash. First person who don't pay 20,000 gets the car. That's simple. If you want to come and see the car, you find us here in Ronda, 7-Eleven.
Yep. You meet us on 7-Eleven Ronda, and we meet you there. And if you wanna test drive the car,
That's fine. Just bring your driver's license.
Yes.
And also bring the deposit, because if you crash, you own it. Like the stores. You crash, you own it. Done deal. Actually, no joking. Anyways, guys, I think this is... Oh yeah, so this is a chain engine, which means you don't change register belt or anything like that. So it's all good. You don't need to do any of those expensive things with this car. It's just pretty much you pay 90,000, you get the keys, you spend between, I would say, 15 to 40,000 somewhere on this car, and you get a very good car for a very long time. I would probably, since it's a new old car, I probably wouldn't spend money painting it at a paint shop, but I would buy cans and repaint it myself, because that will look better than this. Anyway, that's all up to you. This is what you get. The price is 90,000, registering and everything included. And on that bombshell, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. And let me know if you want a car. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If you liked it, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell for notifications when new content is up. Follow me on Facebook, and if you like my content, take the time to like, share and comment on my videos on YouTube and Facebook for that algorithm feeding. It helps me out a bunch. Also, take advantage of my 100% free website, earthoftomorrow.com.